You've seen the 16 predictions we got right. Here's the 4 that we didn't get right. The first one was the speed of the price decline. This is basically a list of the properties and the price declines for the cities and counties. This is what year-over-year change. Some of these are 42%, 46%. Very few counties survived. I live in Riverside County, and that says 37.5%. I can tell you we had areas that got hurt much worse than that. There's another list of counties. We've never had any price decline remotely like that. In the report that we did in 2005 or 6, we actually broke down the price declines of the cities and counties during the decline of 90 to 96. And we found at that time that prices were very methodical in their decline. And we thought that would occur this time. How wrong we were. We've accomplished in price declines literally in 1 year what took 7 years last time. Is that a problem? Yeah, it's a big problem, because here's what's going to happen. In 90 to 96, when you had a price decline gradually happen, you could get out year 1, you only lost 5%. You could get in year 1 and then sell in year 2, you only lost 5%. And so all the damage was very gradual and small and bearable. And when you go down 40% in a year, you didn't have a lot of chance to get out. And even people that got in early 2008 probably are looking back going, I'm over encumbered, maybe by a lot. That's one of the reasons FHA is going to join the party of REOs here pretty soon. But we didn't catch the speed of this. And was there a good reason for it? Yeah, this is an all-time event. Not since the Great Depression. That's a pretty strong sentence. But that is in fact what we're dealing with, is that event. And we get to live through it. It's painful, but we're watching history in the making. I underestimated the depth of the potential price decline. So the speed was one thing, but the price decline is also unbelievable. It happened inside of a year or so, and now we're getting to a point where $285,000 is our median price. Now, you can say that's skewed by the type of inventory that's selling and all of that. Still, we deal with the real world of buying and selling properties, and we know that in Riverside, we're at 50% of value on repaired properties and 25% of value on properties that need work. So this damage is real. And we just didn't think it would get down this cheap, because it would create, you would thought, a bargain mentality that would kick in. And we are doing more volume, but this price decline, when it's this severe, causes other problems. And the price decline was caused by other than just real estate problems. And now it'll be very interesting to see how this plays out. We have a mathematical model that shows where we think this is going to go. Do I think the damage is done? No. I think we have more to go. Does that mean that I'm going to stay on the sidelines as a buyer? Absolutely not. I'm going to participate, where we intend to make a lot of money in 2009 and 10, and it will be the only way we realize when the bottom, in fact, has been hit. The third projection that we got wrong is I underestimated the foreclosure numbers. The highest we ever had before was a 981% increase in foreclosures. In the 2005 report, I said we'd go up by 1,500%. At that time, we probably had 6,000 trustee sales. We went down to 3,000, so I changed the projection to something around 2,500 to 3,000%, and that was over the entire time I thought we'd have a downturn. Well, we're already here. We've gone up to 150,000 trustee sales, and this is Southern California, and we thought we would be out here 82,500. So we just exploded, and all of that happened very quickly in record time. So did we catch that? No, we did not. Was there a good reason for it? Well, once again, not since the Great Depression. That's the reason. We have a serious issue that we have never dealt with that has basically said, you want to still predict, you better rewrite your formulas, because this time, in fact, it is different. Number 4, there were very few, if any, safe hiding places in which to exchange. Some of the states that we suggested did okay, but many states had declined right along with California over the past year or so. In the last report, we compared California's price progression with other states, and we suggested that that would probably reoccur. We also said it wasn't going to occur in some of the states. We saw very early on it wasn't right. But the truth is there's very few hiding places right now in real estate. All of the states that are surrounding California are going down right with California. We do expect that prices in California will end up being lower than the states that are around us. One of them, it already is. But the problem that we had never contemplated is, would they all continue to go down together until you reached an unheard of level? And so Category 5 will deal with that and say, okay, I think they're all going to head down to record number lows. And we have 5 formulas to talk about how we calculate where we think that's going to finally end up. Category 5, I would attend that without question. It's much more than a seminar. It's a document that you would want to refer to, that I'll be referring to many times over in the next couple of years. The location of the seminar is at the DoubleTree at Ontario Airport, and you can sign up online. The early bird special ends January 21st. So thank you for taking some time out of a holiday Monday, and I hope it was time well spent. We look forward to seeing you January 31st. Thanks again.